the S25, which honestly I'm fully accepting and am happy about. I paid out of pocket for this phone and I truly want to fully experience everything that it has to offer. Now back to what I was saying yesterday, something that I've never understood is when people go based off the on-paper specs. In full transparency, I don't care about that. I just want to see how they perform in a real-world scenario. First, if anyone could explain this to me, why does the S25 butcher the preview but make the final product look amazing? This was by far the most frustrating aspect, as I would go to take a picture, look at the preview, not like it, and not even take the picture. After I understood that the pictures looked good, even if the preview didn't look good, I started taking pictures. But I just don't understand. It would make more sense for the preview to look better, so that people would be more inclined to take pictures. I just didn't really get that. I'm gonna throw up on screen a blind test with the left side being one phone and the right side being the other. There's no color correction at all. This is just straight from the phone. One thing I was curious about is how Samsung handles pictures with social media apps. Androids have always been clowned on for their in-app cameras just looking horrible. It's definitely not the camera's fault. I really just think it comes down to a compression issue. But in almost every use case scenario, the iPhone is going to look better on any social media app. I really wish that wasn't the case, and ultimately, I don't think that's a true fair comparison. I'll re-throw up the test. The right side was the iPhone and the left side was the S25. Do let me know which one you prefer and why. And with that being said, let's hop into a quick video test. Okay, this is a front-facing camera test. This is camera number 1. Make your guesses as you're watching this as to which one this is. Is this the S25 Ultra or is this the iPhone 16? Okay, this is the second phone. This is video test number 2. Doing a quick turnaround. It's a pretty cloudy day. Pretty solid lighting. Now that you've seen both, I'm gonna throw up which one was which, and again, you let me know which one you enjoyed more. Personally, with under 24 hours of actual experience, I do think for low light scenarios, the S25 cooks. The iPhone takes much longer to actually process the image, and it turns out to be a lot more grainy than the S25. I think for general pictures, the iPhone processes a more natural quality. A lot of times I felt like the S25 bumped up the saturation more than it should have been. When it comes to video, giving an unbiased opinion, I do prefer the iPhone's look, but they're so similar, it's really, really hard to tell. One new feature that was announced at Galaxy Impact was log video, and as a creator, I was so excited to hear about this. As I was practicing with it, one thing I noticed is you can actually correct the log video inside the phone. You can't do that on an iPhone. On the iPhone, you have to import it to an editing software, throw on a Rec 709 conversion LUT, and go from there. But the fact I can shoot in that flat log picture profile and instantly correct it inside the phone and send it to somebody is so convenient. Again, I'm gonna throw up a blind log video test, both being uncorrected and now they're both corrected. They're so similar, but because you can color correct it inside the phone, the S25 clearly wins. When it comes to picture editing features, the magic eraser on the S25 is miles better than the iPhone. The S25 fills in what could be that background much more accurately. The iPhone, you can see the jagged lines of the colors it tries to replace, and it just does not do as good of a job. When it comes to battery life, I feel like I can't give an honest opinion until I actually film the day in the life and have some more real world use with this. Initially, this morning, coming off a full charge, I'm currently sitting at around 70% and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I've been using it just as much as I would normally use my iPhone, so things are looking good, and that's a clear good sign. So many people have asked me what I think about One UI 7 in comparison to iOS, which I've always been used to. First, the swipe up feature to access your apps and folders, amazing. It's miles better than swiping all the way to the end to look at that already pre-made folder that Apple throws together for you. Secondly, I don't like how much bloatware comes pre-installed on the S25 in comparison to the iPhone. I had to delete a lot more just to organize my S25 the way I wanted in comparison to how my iPhone has always been. And that applies if you've got a brand new iPhone on a brand new iCloud account. There's just significantly less pre-installed apps on an iPhone. That did cause a slight headache as somebody who just doesn't fully understand the navigation of everything. Overall, I love the customization. I know Apple finally caught up and I'm slightly used to that now, but I think during the time where the innovation was at an all-time high with Android, giving you that full customization, I just think they're the king at it. They've been doing it longer. They've really perfected it. Even in this short transition period, I'm really just loving the freedom I have. I know I haven't covered this, but a lot of people have asked me my thoughts on the S Pen. Now, they did take away the Bluetooth capability, so if you wanted to use this to take a family group selfie, you can't do that anymore. And when you compare the feel and flow of an Apple Pencil versus the S Pen, to help you understand it, the Apple Pencil feels like you're writing with a pen, and the S Pen feels like you're writing with like a marker. It is a lot smoother with the S Pen, but I don't know if that's something that I actually like. This leads me to circle search. Now I know this